today I was like, okay, I want to do readings for everyone, but I was like, I also got stuff to do. So I said, let me combine the two. Okay. So you're going to see that I'm going to be like on mute when I'm not answering anyone's question, and I will be jamming to music, um, in doing some work. Okay. And then whenever I see there's a question, I will unmute myself, answer the question, and then go back and forth. Okay, so it's kind of like a hangout with me while I do some readings in between. So, um, please make sure that you comment your question. If you have a specific question, please tell me what it is, so I know which deck to use. And then also, if you just want me to just pull a card, just pull. We have here. Yes, you may ask a question. Let me know what it is. Okay, so let's see. What is their true feelings for you? So your name's Sabrina. Question. Inside, there's true feelings for them right now. That was pretty fast. So the first card you got is I'm not the same person that you remember. What is their true feelings? Tell me more. We have here, lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. I'm a better person because of you. I thought a lot about you lately. So this person, what I'm feeling from the cards that have come out is they do think about you. They are constantly having you on their mind. There's something that they hid from you. They didn't want to tell you. There was something within them that they felt like they couldn't actually give you the whole truth about this particular situation. But you changed this person. The card, I'm a better person because of you. You made this person shift and change who they are. But like I said, the last card that came out was I've thought a lot about you lately. So they are thinking about you. They do have you on their mind. But this person is going through some sort of change, some sort of transformation. There's something that happened in this connection that's making them change. But I don't feel like they've told you exactly what's going on in their life. There seems to be something that's still like hidden about that, okay? Yeah, see, he told you he would never open up. Yeah, there's something that I kept getting from the cards where it's like, I don't want to tell you what's going on. You know, they even though they think about you, there's just I don't know why they're well, you said they don't feel like they can trust you. But I was really getting a heavy energy of this person not wanting to speak up. Yeah, but the thing about it is when someone goes through something that makes them not trust people, it's not easy to take that away sometimes because it's like, well, if I got fooled before or if I got deceived before or whatever the situation that happened to them before you came in, it can really make them misjudge other situations, and it's almost like a survival mechanism. When someone gets hurt, it's like they don't want to go through that hurt again, so they make sure they put up barriers and these walls and all these things to prevent that from happening again. Whether you're authentic or not, in this person's eyes, they can't see it that way. They can only see it the way that they've trained their mind to operate when it comes to people, and they have a hard time with that trusting. Oh, I know how that feels when someone's not speaking up, they're not saying anything. It it's not fun. I know, hun. But the best thing I could say in regards to the situation would be is send love from a distance And also ask the universe to guide you for clarity on what to do in the situation, on how you can best handle the situation on your end. No matter what this person does, what you can do to really tap back into, loving yourself and, focusing on that. Because don't get me wrong, if this person's not for you, then you letting that go and giving it to light and asking the universe to guide you on the clarity to the right path, you could be guiding yourself right to the person who is for you. And you let this other person go. It's not always easy when you do care about someone of letting them go and you just, you want things to work out, but give it up to the universe. Ask the universe to guide you. If this person's meant to be, they'll come in. And if not, for the universe to bring in who is meant for you. Okay, love? Okay, no worries. I don't know if you're referring to me as Sabrina. My name is Sunshine, but I'm assuming you mean. So yeah, you can definitely go ahead and ask your questions, and I'll pull some cards for you. Okay, I'll just wait for it to come in. I'm gonna go back on mute until you come through. Hey Kelly, let me know if you're just wanting me to pull, just randomly if you don't have an actual question, because I'm not sure if you're waiting on me or if I'm waiting on you. So let me know. So let's see. Tell me about their financial situation so they can get a new living space. They're looking to be out around year 2027. Okay, so let's see. Okay. So I pulled 3 cards. I do feel like, well, and the bottom of the deck. So I do feel here like there's going to be a point where you're going to be feeling as if you're unsure about where things are going or what your next direction is. But there's going to be a little bit of some downtime that's going to help bring out some clarity for you. But I do see a promising future in this. Now, it may not be exactly how much money you were looking for, but it starts. This card is about excitement. It's about achievement. I really do feel like you got out of the 4 cards, I would say you got um 2 really positive cards, really reassuring. You're going to be happy. You're going to be really excited for this. But I do feel like I said, there's still some things that you're just not going to see. It may be a matter of you only know a couple steps before it happens. You may not know too much far into the future, but you are going to have I feel like this is a positive outcome. There's going to be times where you're tested to hold strength and really believe that this is possible, because I do feel like there's going to be like weird things that happen that make you feel like, oh, this is not going to happen, or I'm not going to get out of this. There might be like stuff that might be, it feels like it's a little bit of a setback. And I feel like that's the time for you to have the most strength in that situation. Because the more that you're like, it's going to happen, it's going to work out. And it's almost like you have blinders on and being like, listen, I don't care what the 3D is showing me. I know this is going to happen, and you'll see that you will be rewarded for this. But there's a sense of you. I keep feeling there's a sense of you not knowing too many steps ahead. But you are going to be leaded in the right direction. We have here the Chariot card. You are going to be putting in some work to get this money, though. But I do feel like there is success. It almost feels like with the cards that are showing up that it's like there's gonna be moments where it feels like it's like a snail, like it's just moving so slowly, and then there's gonna be a charge, and then it's gonna go back to kind of slowly, and there's gonna be a charge. So there's definitely an in and out energy, but I feel like it's all positive. I don't know if you're going to be collaborating with someone, or there's going to be someone that's going to be helping you along this process, but I do see positive things for you. So good luck on all your adventures ahead and your new place. I love that. Okay, so let's see. For that is only the one for them. This person feels very like they like being independent, or they've been single for a while. There's some sort of energy that I feel like they might be torn in between the two of really committing fully to a situation. We got here the King of Cups coming sideways, which is a person that sometimes can be in and out of their feelings, whether they actually said this to you or not. But let's see. Tell me if this is their love interest. Wow. We have here the Page of Wands, excitement and curiosity. Okay, that is a yes card. Okay, hon. So this person, there's something about them that that you may have not come across before. There's an energy of feeling like this person isn't like another type of lover. Like there's an energy of like you guys are there's some sort of like excitement and thrill and joy. Like when you look here at the person in the background, I don't know if you can see it properly, but their hands is up in the air. They're excited, they're thrilled, they're fine. Maybe you guys have a lot of fun together. With it being the Page of Wands, I do feel like this is something that can grow bigger than it is, but it's a matter of you both putting in the time and the effort for it, because the page is kind of on the lower spectrum. It's not really like it's a queen or a king or an ace, which would be higher. This is something that it can definitely be something a lot more than it currently is. I'm gonna pull an oracle card. Let's see. Tell me more about this person. Wow. Okay, I know the camera's like backwards, but that says soulmate. It says soulmate. Okay. Like I said, you have that energy of the page coming through. You have a card with the page coming through in regards to that. Like I said, it does feel like it's something that there's an energy of feeling like it can grow to more. But this person, they didn't come into your life. Now the thing about soulmates is soulmates, there's a unique bond between the two of you guys. If you want to tell me some more background, you can, and I can pull a little bit deeper. But we do have, like I said, I do have positive vibes about this person and you guys pursuing each other. Now you do have this individual on hand and knees, and it's almost like, asking for a proposal to be with the person. But you do have such positive cards that came out when it comes to the situation with the two of you guys. So I would say that, remember, okay, there's one thing I want to explain though. There's free will, things can change, energies can change. Currently right now there is high hopes for this connection. I do feel like there's something about this page that I want to say that it's going to take both parties putting in the energy and putting in the work and, keeping the spark alive in regards to the situation. But all positive outcomes. I feel like it's almost like even if you guys don't end up being as a couple, you could still be a friendship. Like there's an energy between this connection that is not a connection that you come across every day. There's a very big positive energy I feel coming through for this. Okay, I didn't see you come in with anything else, so I'm gonna go back on mute. Okay. Okay, so I can tell you from my own experience, any guy that's into you gets upset when you talk about somebody else. Okay. There's this or anyone, like anyone you're into. So I didn't know if it was a guy or girl. I'm not sure if I read that. I think you said he. Um, so from my personal experience, there was someone that like I had like a crush on them, and they would always get mad when I would talk about other guys, and I didn't understand. And then later on, years down the line, I found out it's because they had feelings for me. They never showed it. I didn't know for sure. I just thought we were always just joking around. But later on, I realized I was just like, oh. And then I noticed it in like other situations. Anyone that wants to be with you, they will get upset if you talk about another person in a way where they think like you like them. It's just like, wait, why is she talking about these other guys, or why is she talking about these other girls? Like whoever it is, they do not like when you talk about other people. um there's also you said there's some distance between the two guys in regards to you guys were younger, dated in the past, and now you're hanging out again. I feel like this person might not know where you stand in this situation. Can you tell me a little bit more? Let's see if there's anything else that you need to know about this connection and this situation. Is there anything else they need to know? So we have the deception card coming in reverse. So I don't feel like this person is lying in regards to their feelings if they have shown it to you, or like whatever you've seen is genuine feelings they do have for you. Because if they were just deceiving you, it would have came up right. I don't feel like this. So I do feel like their feelings are genuine that they feel for you. But there is something at the crossroads. I really do think there's a sense of them not knowing for sure where you stand or where they stand when it comes to relationships. We also have here the tribe card coming out, which is about family, so I really do think that there's a contemplation in regards to having a family, being in that type of relationship, but there seems to be something that's unknown. I don't know if you guys had a conversation with each other about talking to each other. I know, like, listen, hun, keep it private, keep it private. One thing that I have learned, keep your love life private, okay? Because sometimes the biggest haters, and we love them, is our family and friends. And I've learned that keeping my love life private is the best thing, because a lot of people have their opinions and their sayings and all the things they want to say about how you should be or how a person should be. At the end of the day, trust your own intuition, trust your own gut. You're the only one that is there through every step of the way with that person, and vice versa. So even if you were to confide in a friend about a situation, they're only going to know the details that you tell them, right? They're not going to know everything. I always feel like it's best to keep as much as you can very private when it comes to your love life until something's more established. And even then, when it's established, keep it between the two of you guys, okay? Some people can just say opinions, and it could be for many different reasons. They could be jealous, they could not know what they're saying exactly, they're seeing things differently. And at the end of the day, people are always giving you opinion based off of their own experience. But I say you keep that private, honey. You keep that between the two of you guys, and keep the lightness to it. I like that there's that flirting and stuff that you said here. He said that he wants to focus on work. But said he could be. See, that's what I mean. Oh, I shouldn't have put the card away. That's what I meant. Like, there's this crossroads. I don't know if I showed you the card. I can't remember now. But the crossroads card that came out with the tribe, there's an energy of someone not knowing of like fully of which direction to take. And, you know, with the second card being the tribe card about family and everything. Where did I put the card? Here it is. This crossroads card. Yeah, there's an energy feeling like this person just kind of is in a certain energy where they don't know for sure, but there's an energy of feeling like, yeah, this could be something more. Okay, all right, honey. You, like I said, you keep that to yourself, and you ride that. I was gonna say ride that horse, but that sounds wrong. You keep the momentum with that. Yeah, wow. See, even like I cut the deck, and you got here the patience and crossroads card. Have patience in this situation. And just don't think about the end result and where it's going to go. Just enjoy the moment and everything you guys have together, because I feel like this could be something something good for you. There's a bond for sure, but someone is definitely in a torn between the two in a scenario when it comes to relationships and stuff like that. Okay, so we'll leave that at that, hun. Okay. Should I unblock my guy friend? He's acting pretty. Okay. Let's see. Should they unblock that friend? Should they unblock that friend? Sorry, hon. So the swords, the Six of Swords came in reverse. Normally, if it came up right, I would have said that's to make a movement ahead of time. But you also got here the Chariot and the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is about conflict and competition. There seems to be like this person, it's like they're not happy for your success for some reason. There seems to be like a competition between the two of you guys. Like literally, this is the conflict and competition card. Okay, you see how you have two hands here that are like wrestling between each other? It's like this person's not happy for your success. But why? Why is this person not happy? Okay, that was like half of the deck. Give me a second. Why is this person being so petty? I figured because of that, but I wanted to see if we can get a little more of what's going on. Crossroads, release. Hun, there's so much to saying don't go back with this person. Like, don't let them back in your life. We have the release card here. You know, we have the crossroads. I get the aspect when someone's your friend, you know, it's kind of hard to let them go, especially depending on how long this person has been in your life. But I haven't had any cards that have screamed out like, give them another chance. There seems to be a situation right now that is saying not to go, to pause. What are you saying here? Yeah, but I feel you where it's like you're not sure. And I mean, I do definitely understand in a situation where, you know, but the thing about it is you can play back the memories in your head that have played out with you guys. When you have conversations, how would this person's face be? What would be their comments? What are the things that they say? Now, there could be a matter of them just be jealous that you now have your attention elsewhere, because that sometimes happens too. It's not necessarily that they're upset about, you know, you having those things in life. It could just be a matter of they may not have something, or they feel like they're going to be losing you. But I don't feel... I don't like giving advice like this, but I don't feel like the cards are saying for you to take action. Doesn't mean that necessarily it could be forever, but in this current moment, it feels like no. That was the barrier card. And there's something about awakening. Like it's like you having this time in a separation, this person's gonna give you some more clarity in regards to it. Okay. But I really wish I had better news, but I didn't. Like I said, I'm sorry, hon. It doesn't seem as if there's going to be good things. It's almost like if you do let this person back into your life, it's like there might be like these snippy comments that they'll say under their breath, or like there's just certain things that just feel like they wouldn't be genuine, you know, because it feels as if there's maybe like some sort of jealousy. See, I'm pulling more cards. I'm trying from other decks. And look, you got here the Seven of Swords card, which is the deception card. Okay. You want to have a partnership with this person in regards to you want that friendship. You probably have been friends for a while, or you had like a really good friendship at the time before all this occurred. But there's something about a deception. There's something about this person not being genuinely happy for your happiness. And I say that's not a friend to keep around, hon. Okay. I'm going to leave that one at that because I think there was someone else that came in. Maybe. Oh, no, it's you asking the same question. Okay. What cards pulled again, if you don't mind me asking? He was so defensive when we do talk. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Him being defensive when you talk about your success or things that are happening with you, like even if so, aside from your relationship, just anything, someone that cannot genuinely be happy for your success, there's something off, okay? Because for one, a true friend would be lifting you up, praising you. And another thing is, just because you have something successful and maybe even if they want it, doesn't mean that they should be giving out that energy. And you don't need negative energy around you, especially someone that you would be confiding into. You know, when you confide to a friend, you're hoping that they're giving you the best advice or helping you with whatever the situation may be. And if someone doesn't genuinely have the best interest for you, when they go to give advice, it's not gonna be the best advice, hon. So let me just get my cards a little organized here. But like I said, I feel like there's some sort of conflict, deception. Even if you do try to bring this person back into your life at some point, I don't think it's going to be the best, because it's almost like if you do, they're just going to do something else to show you once again that they shouldn't be in your life. And especially right now, while we're doing the reading, it's Mercury retrograde. People like to come back during Mercury retrograde. They come out of the woodworks, okay? All kinds of people, all kinds of things will come back to the surface because it's kind of a thing that happens with Mercury retrograde. So especially right now would not be the best time to have them back in your life. And if you do, all means, you have free will to live your life and do what you want to do. If you do plan to, I do feel like before Mercury retrograde will be over, they will show up somehow, some way to prove once again that you shouldn't have them in your life. Okay, hon? If you don't mind me asking, what cards you pulled? Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Hold on. Okay, hold on, Andrea. Give me a second. What cards I pulled? There was the deception card, which was the Seven of Swords. We had the Six of Swords came in reverse, which was, you know, I felt that energy of not moving ahead. We had the Five of Wands, which was about conflict and competition. You had also the release card, which was literally a person releasing a balloon into the air and letting it go. Sorry, I pulled so many cards. I apologize, I didn't show you them all, but there was a lot of cards, as you can hear, that all indicating to kind of shift away from this person. They didn't have the best interest for you. There just seemed to be as if it was like a surface level of like happiness, but not a genuine like, I'm happy for you, I'm proud of you, I'm so glad, you know, that kind of energy, hon. So I'm just gonna move on to the next person. Okay, all the best with that friendship. So let's see, the next question was, what is the current energy with AP, my first love? Wanted with me. He continues to tell me my mom. Okay, so they're talking to your mama. Okay, they're talking to your mama about you. All right, let's see. You know, sorry, I know I'm supposed to be reading on you, but yeah, I'm telling you, I wouldn't do it, hun. I wouldn't do it. You need positive vibe people to be around you, to be your support system, to be in your friendship group, and this person for whatever reason. It may not even be personal. It could just be a matter of you have a nice Gucci bag and they like Gucci and they should feel like they should have a bag too. Like it could be something as easily as surface level too, that they could be like hating on with you, where they'll make it in a jokey way, but really underlying, they are not necessarily happy for your stuff. So do what you feel in your heart. But as for the cards, it said to let that person go. Okay, so let's get back to Andrea. Okay, so I hope I'm saying your name right. In regards to this person that is talking to your mama, let's see. Is it true what they're telling her mom, this person's mom, their mom, sorry? Is it true what they're saying? Is their feelings genuine? I wish I could take back the things that I said. My mind and my heart always comes back to you, and your words linger in my mind. So this person plays you on repeat. They have you in their mental space. They have these conversations with you, how they think things are going to play out if you guys communicate with you. There's a wishing, there's a longing energy. Oh, sorry, I didn't even show the cards. I gotta get better at showing the cards. My bad. I know they're in the reverse, but I hope you can understand it. But this person, they do have you on their mind. They do think about you. There is a wishing and longing energy, okay? But let's see. Tell me more about this person's feelings. Is it genuine? Oh, childhood friends, okay. Okay, tell me, is their feelings genuine? What should you think about the situation? Okay, not half of the deck. Give me a second, guys. Should they go? Is their feelings genuine? So, the Four of Swords came in reverse. This is about healing and recovery. I don't know if this is related to that person you mentioned that had passed, but there's still some sort of wound that needs to be healed in this connection, in this situation. There's something that plays in this person's mental space that is a little bit of a blockage in this connection, though. We have here the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but I want to know about their feelings. Is it genuine what this person's saying? Do they actually want them back, and will they stay? So, hun, even though they think about you and even though they want you, the card, I asked a question about would they stay and would there be this genuine energy, and the settling and stuck card came out, and there's also a new direction. I want to know, though, is it a new direction away from them, or is it a new direction towards this person? Is it a new direction away or towards? Is a new direction away or towards? So you got here the Five of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Four of Wands, foundation, commitment. Even though they have strong feelings for you, there's something that that comes up. This thing that this person hasn't healed is still a conflict in their life. So even though you guys could have something together if you chose to, there is going to be some sort of conflict that comes up, like it's almost like, you ever heard about couples having that same fight over and over? There seems to be some subject in the situation that if you guys were to be together, that you guys might have a little bit of a repeat. Is there feelings for you genuine? Yes. Is it strong? Yes. Is it going to be all happy fairy tale and running off into the sunset? I don't feel fully. There's something that seems to be in the way with this person, and it seems to be some sort of healing. Okay, see, yeah, I know he's going through a separation from his wife. See, yeah, thank you, because I was like, what is it? I want to know. There, that must be what it is, because like I said, there's something in the way of this really being what it could be. It's not that it can't be it. It's just at this current moment they haven't healed it. And if they haven't healed it, they'll end up bringing that into the relationship that you guys have. So in my opinion, if you do want this person, and I don't say wait for anyone, but hey, if you want to, and don't no shea boo. We all have our moments when we do that. If you do genuinely want this person, I would say allow them to heal through this situation and work through whatever this thing is before you guys get to be anything or even talk about the subject of a commitment. Because this thing, I feel like if you guys get together too fast and they haven't healed this, it's gonna be a constant thing that comes between the two of you guys. And I want the best for you, hon. I really do. Yes. See, you already know. You already know. See, you're trusting your intuition. Exactly, Hein. See, you got this. You don't need me. What are you doing here? No, I'm happy you're here. But you know what it is. I think maybe you just came here for a confirmation just to know if you were on the right track. And I do feel like it, but I just feel like because the settling and that stuck card came out when I asked, about where this would go and would it be like genuine and until like the end, basically. If this person doesn't heal this thing, then there's going to be this energy of you not getting the love that you deserve, the actual commitment and that partnership, because it's almost like instead of you getting the whole of someone, you're going to get partial. You're going to get a lower percentage, which you don't deserve, honey. You deserve every itty bit of a person, okay? Because that's the genuine condition. So just to sum it up, yes, they have feelings. Yes, they think about you. Yes, they have this wanting and longing for you, but they got to do some healing, because if they don't heal, it's going to affect your current relationship. And like I said, you got a strong head on your shoulders, okay? You didn't need me to tell you any of this. You already knew it, okay, hon? And I'm proud of you for that, okay? Because, when you want someone, sometimes we can overlook things that are sometimes a red flag. And I'm proud of you for not tapping into that and telling them to keep it pushing until until they work through these things. Okay, hon, I'm so happy for you. However it works out, okay? Even if it doesn't work out with this person, it will work out with someone else. You're so welcome. You know what? I just want to pull one card for you, just in case before you go. I want to pull an angel card for you, okay? Let's see. What would be the guidance of the universe either towards this love situation or anything in general that she needs to know or they need to know in regards to this situation? Okay, I'm just going to pull one more card just to see, okay? I love this. It says, yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. Honey, you got this. You got this. Keep trusting your intuition. Keep moving forward, okay? I love that. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I said I was going to sign off. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me just see who else came through. Hi there. It's my first time being here. I want to know if there's a marriage reconciliation in the future or should I move on? Okay. Let's see. Tell me about this reconciliation in regards to this marriage, or should they move on? Tell me the advice for their love relationship. Justice card's a good card to get. We also have here 7 of Wands, defense mechanism. Tell me more. Okay, in regards to the situation, so you have the 2 of Pentacles, you have the 7 of Wands, and then you also have here the Justice card. So when it comes to the situation, for this person, I feel like you don't have to worry about love, because love is going to work out and things are going to work out in your favor. But there's still something in regards to that connection with that past person where there is going to be a defense. There is going to feel like things are not fully balanced between you two guys. There's still things that have to be worked out. Now, if you guys do put, both of you put in the work towards it, it can work out in your favor. But I do feel like the message for you is you don't have to worry about love. You are going to have love whether it's with them or without them. And I feel like that is a beautiful message because you won't be waiting on what this person to do or anything like that, because either or you're going to have a loving situation. It just feels like when it comes to the matters of love, things are going to move in your favor. When it comes to this particular person, if both of you pursue this, there is some things that still need to be worked out before there can actually be a balance. But right now it's a little bit of an unbalancing situation. But I really do feel like the main message for you was you don't have to worry about love. Love is going to work out in your favor. Okay. I hope I showed you the cards. I'm sorry if I didn't. Okay. I am going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for everyone that came and your questions and all of it. I got to come off because this live is going to take forever to upload. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much.